Alright. There we go. Well, right where I left you dogs. I forgot what we were doing. Oh yes, into the mine. I'll leave the dogs there. It's not like they can come in anyway. Here we go. Wonder what happened over here. I wonder what happened everywhere. Let me check the map. Well, it looks like we're going to have to go into the smoking place, but let's see what's over here first. I don't think there's any animals in here since this is all fenced off. Could make a little run though, make it faster. See what's over here. Oh, there's another thing over here. It's chain though. Yeah, why did I think that would work? Alright. I guess now we go to the mine. This is kind of the last place we have to go anyway. I got a bad feeling about this.
This gaping hole that revealed itself to Carl gave him vertigo. It was not the height, but the immensity of the thing. Few images could have depicted so clearly the extent of the voracity with which men consumed these raw materials. It was on the scale of the worst natural disaster.
I don't think it's natural. It looks man-made. Talking about the hole, yeah, that's natural. Maybe supernatural. I mean, we've been through a lot of supernatural things here, so let's just consider it to be supernatural. I'm guessing that's the way in. Unless I have to drop down that burning hole, but I'll just die from smelling the smoke. Smelling the smoke. Actually, let me get this out. I have to go around. Did you know it's 80 degrees here where I'm at right now? Bear. Takes 5 shots.
His conversation with Jules Demers had convinced him of the dangers of exposing himself to this smoke.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get away from the smoke, narrator. I have to walk around it, while also keeping my eyes open. Let's see what's in here first. Canadian coin. Ammunition. Spare parts. A first aid kit. Logs. I got a bad feeling about this. Should probably keep my gun aimed. $1970. Duct tape. Middle level station clearance. I don't really need any pop. I have... How many Canadian coins do I got? I probably should save, at least one of them. I do not know how many coins I got. Okay. No idea. Alright, that's wonderful. Well, that's for the dogs.
The surveillance equipment at this copper mine rivaled that of Montreal's largest banks. What were they so keen on protecting?
Something they found here. It's obvious. That's why everything's gone to plaid around here. I'll save the quarter. Nah, I won't. Of course I won't. I might need this bottle. You never know. I got 69 batteries. Underground laboratory. Mind you, I'm just a detective here. I investigated a murder, and here I am going through this entire scenario. Get this out for sure. Let's see, where am I? You are here. Where is here? Wing D, archives, wing C, wing B. Too many wings. So I'm right here, and this looks like a down... Where's the elevator? Okay, there's the elevator, where I'm pointed at. So there's room next here, so we're just going to go down. There's fire hydrants thingamabobbers, too, if you noticed. Okay. Pretty much, we're just going to look at everything. I don't know if there's going to be enemies here, but I'd rather be ready. Batteries. I really don't know what I'm expecting. Other than a Canadian coin. Scale model of a snowmobile. And duct tape. Someone left this on. Can I turn it off? No, of course I can't. Wish I could. That's wasting water. I can't believe that's my main focus, actually. I hate to say this to all of you, my audience. This bothers me more than what we're going through right now. I mean, I really want to shut this water off. I really do. That's wasting water. Nothing in here.
Jules had spoken true. The mine housed a highly advanced laboratory. Now, Faubert had to find that prototype.
Break room and canteen. Oh, here we go. Break room. Let's see what I can steal in here. Oh, what the heck. Why not? I don't know what these soda pops do for me, though. I really don't. What do they do? What do the soda pops do? They don't replenish my health, I know that. Record, Abbey Road. Ugh. Throw that away. Throw that in the trash. Not much of a view, so why the hell do you make a window here? Ugh. That makes no sense. You know, if I was in charge of this place, first off, the water would be shut off. Yes, I'm still thinking about the water. I guess that was supposed to go to the canteen. But second, no windows. You're underground, no windows. There's no need for windows. What are you gonna look at? Earthworms? Why is my movement going slow? Why is my vision wonky? Oh, wait a minute, I know why. Should I go up? I mean, I know I probably should. But what about this other way? Unless maybe I can't go that way, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna run into trouble, but it's better be prepared than sorry. Let me check. Alright. I don't think we can get this way, but never mind. Well, do I go upstairs or... I mean, this is the center. It would make sense if I went upstairs. You know what? I'm going to go upstairs first, you know. I don't want to backtrack. It's back here anyway. You know, for a mining company, there's not much mining going on. Jana control room overlooks some kind of burning nuclear reactor. Okay, and the reactor, I guess, I would have went to. Yeah, see, now I would have stepped out of there and...
Deep-seated terror seized Carl. He had reasons to doubt his visions, but this alert, on the other hand, was very real. He had to act, and fast.
Act fast? I don't know what to push. If anything, if I start pushing buttons, I can save.
There had to be a way to activate the ventilation of the reactor. This console, seen earlier, perhaps.
Well, I already clicked that console and did jack shit to nothing. Maybe this will tell me. Power system, decentralization, phase 1. Please note that electricians will be coming in tonight to replace the emergency power system. The batteries were transported to the other wings, where they will be used next year during the expansion of the complex. If they are needed on short notice, you know where to find them. Maintenance team. Okay. Emergency protocol.
Activating this button had just opened a way to the laboratory. Its secrets would now be laid bare to him.
Well, I think we found our... I can't believe I'm just starting to, you know, move things on their own here, but... Nothing works. Okay, nothing works. I don't even know what I pushed. I'm just starting to push buttons. See, this is what happens when you leave me in charge. I don't know what I'm doing.
Carl now understood why someone would sabotage a rich mining entrepreneur's property. But what could have compelled the attackers to shoot an unarmed man?
Gilbert Tremblay. If you need your battery, I will be all the way in the back tunnel all morning. Thanks again. Gotta go all the way to the back. Shot point blank. He was shot. It's not a Wendigo this time. Which means a new threat. What did I pick up? What is this that I'm holding? I don't know what I'm holding. Well, at least it stopped, why'd that shut? I have so many questions right now, but I know I'm not going to get an answer yet. Got batteries. If I start... Okay, listen. Never leave me in charge. Okay, I don't need to push him. Never mind. Never... See, if you left me in charge... See, if you left me in charge of something like this whole place would probably blow up. I would just start clicking anything I seen. What is this? Wait a minute. You. Come here.
The station was coming back to life, as if being awakened from a deep sleep.
I need a few more, though. Available power, too. Okay, which must mean I can open 2 of these. Let's see, where am I? Maybe I'm on A. Power outage, gas leak, water leak, plenty of leaks. Oh, goodness me, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, this looks like a suitable room. Batteries. Must mean I'm gonna go into somewhere dark. I don't see anything important. A map of Manistan. I have duct tape? Yes, I do. Batteries, Canadian coin again. First aid, ammunition, and a revolver, which means I have, some extra ammo. Okay, I think I'm good for now. Okay, so I do not where to go. Let's just start somewhere, we should start somewhere. The gas leak, maybe we should go there first, just because. Gas leak. Thing is, where am I gonna go? How do I do this? Okay, wing. I need to go to wing. C. And I am guessing.
Enough power had been restored to grant entry to the wing.
Okay, so, wing C. Okay, maybe I'm in A. I have no idea where I am. But this is the core. Let me take a look. I mean, it is the core. I bet I can't. No, just going to be 2 for this one. Okay. I'm just looking. I'm thinking, too. Okay, go to C, go through the tunnel, go to B, come out the core. Take 2 things at once. I'll hope this works. Odd, I thought it would... Oh. Okay, that's A. Okay, so I've already been through A, correct? Yes. Okay, so I've been through A. This is A. And I need to go to something that I totally forgot where I'm going.
He felt dizzy from the immensity of the place. It was downright pharaonic in scale. How could all this have been built in total secrecy? This close to the reactor, Carl felt his legs go limp, and nausea overtook him.
Right, don't get close. Got it. Alright, we go to B, and then out of C. So we will go here first. So control. I need 2 batteries. Let's see. Pretty much activate everything. Got it. Okay, here's a map. We are here, Wing B. Alright, we've already been to A, and I know we're gonna have to zip around Wing C. So, okay, so we're at B, we go to here, and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Oh, it wasn't too bad at all. Let's see, we are right where we're supposed to be.
Each discovery confirmed Faubert's suspicions. How could the daily activities of a copper mine require such a sophisticated medical facility?
I think we covered that, narrator. Just, wanted to say. I think we covered that. I think we covered that a long time ago. What are you for? Let me put you back. Another mission. Not strong enough to lift. I know what I could use it, lift it with. Let's see, shipment list: fentanyl, pethylidine, paracetamol, and morphine. I think they were doing tests on the animals.
These animals were treated without any dignity. Their value was limited to their usefulness, like a test tube or a syringe.
Milk examiner noted a correlation between the different animals that underwent exposure, particularly in their skulls. Does mistonite cause a tumor, a form of cancer? See, this does have to do with those crystals. Several animals have been incinerated. Nothing in the incinerator, though. All this just because of one simple... Those are other rooms I don't need to go to yet. Mining Corp. It's a save terminal. First aid. Humans and animals.
Research on Mistonite had at one point focused on its effects on the human brain. It was observed, for example, that a longer exposure led to an increase in brain activity.
What does the Wendigo have to do with all this, I wonder? I keep forgetting about him, and he is there. Let's see, official launch, missed program, funding, start of activation, funding for the expansion. There is more funding on this than than anything else, just funding. Missing a jack handle. Nothing happens. A jack handle, huh? I didn't see any handle. Might be in one of the rooms. Yeah, it might be in one of the rooms. More wisps.
The subjects were isolated from the interviewers. Were they wary of contagion? In any case, with all this surveillance equipment, they were sure not to miss anything.
I'm unable to take those batteries. Maybe I reached my full limit.
These interrogation rooms were more like an asylum cell than an administrative office.
Patient files sample. Richard, 33, healthy, developed asthma, nausea. Doris, 25, healthy, nausea, dizziness, migraines, and hallucinations. No history of psychological disorders. Leopold, 42, smoker, overweight, nausea, insomnia, chronic itching, paranoid tendencies. Ghislaine, 38, good health, nausea, dizziness, paranoid tendencies. Marianne, 31 years old, 3 months pregnant at the beginning of the study, stillborn child, heart atrophy. Raymond, 18, diabetic, nausea, vomiting, migraines. I'm going to say every single one of these guys, except for Maurice, has had nausea. All of them nausea.
Y a quelqu'un? C'est qui?
Oh, you're a person. Imagine if I said bye. Oh my god. Bye.
The detective broke off this strange conversation, feeling like he'd failed to get to the bottom of things.
Let me try again. I just wanted to see what would have happened.
C'est qui?
It's me.
Vous êtes pas de la HMC? Ça veut dire que vous pouvez m'aider. Faites-moi sortir.
I don't know if I should let you out. I don't know who you are.
Des questions sur quoi?
Well, who the hell are you?
Je m'appelle Thomas Matouche. Je suis mécanicien machiniste à l'entretien. Un des responsables.
And your presence?
C'est à cause du chien de garde de Hamilton, Stephen Mark. Lui et son équipe de sécurité. Ils pensent qu'il y a un coup qui se prépare contre la compagnie. Et comme d'habitude, on soupçonne l'Indien. Il s'apprête à m'interroger.
Well, the lab is kind of blown up. Kind of.
On serait 2 cadavres. Imaginez-vous toute la poussière toxique qu'il y aurait dans l'air. N'importe qui a un cerveau serait à des kilomètres d'ici.
You don't believe me.
C'est pas ce que j'ai dit, mais je vous connais pas. Vous êtes pas de la HMC, c'est un départ. Mais j'ai pas de raison de vous faire confiance.
Well, I have no reason to trust you either, buddy. And the research?
Moi, je suis juste mécano. Je peux pas vous dire sur quoi il travaille, mais je peux vous dire ce que ça fait à l'environnement. L'air est corrompu. C'est clair. Là aussi. Il y a du monde qui tombe malade. Puis je vous parle pas de ce que la mine fait au milieu naturel.
Yeah, that's true. Where can I find more information on it?
Parlez aux autres employés. Restez subtil, mais vous allez voir. Je suis pas le seul qui est pas à l'aise avec ce qui se fait ici. Sinon, si vous voulez vraiment savoir, allez dans l'aile recherche et développement. C'est là que tout se passe.
And the vaults?
L'aile E? Oubliez ça, tout est barré. C'est une forteresse. C'est juste les boss qui ont une carte d'accès.
Access?
Je sais peut-être où en trouver une. Je peux vous l'indiquer. Mais en échange, je veux que vous m'apportiez les dossiers d'enquête sur moi et sur Pierre-Marc Corbeau. C-O-R-B-O. Vous allez les trouver dans l'entrepôt des R&D aux ressources humaines. Nos numéros d'employés, c'est 252 et 215.
252, 215.
Bye.
212, 215, 252, 214. I forgot the numbers already.
There was someone on that screen. But that was the problem. He wasn't anywhere else.
Locked. Holy crap, this thing is off the rails because of that stone. I can't get it open either. Nothing there. Okay, let me think. I know I keep saying that. That was not open. That really was not open. Oh boy. The animals were brought here alive. Okay, so... Oh boy. Oh shit. You know, if I shoot you, would I put you out of your misery, or... Never mind, that did nothing. No joke, though, that probably they'll escape. Oh, ow, what the... Well, I found the jack handle. Wasn't that fun? Rats are still alive. I'm just gonna shut that. Let's get this mother open. And slide on in. And fall our way through. Batteries. Well, there's the tunnel. That's open. That's where the gas leak is, too. Oh, you want me to swim in this?
Appeared to be completely flooded. He had to find a way out. It would be very risky, but there should be a few spaces where he could catch his breath.
Yeah, a few spaces. This isn't one of them. But this might be. Right in the radiation. Right where I want to be. Here we go again. Gas. Well, do I hold my breath?
If he didn't get rid of this toxic smoke, he was sure to die. He had to go back to the control panel.
Really? Fine. Damn. Probably should have figured. Control panel. That means I have to go back. And trust me, I did not want to go back. I did not want to go back. Okay, I need a gas mask. But I don't know where to get one. Well, maybe I do. I did open one other place, so I could check that out. No, it wasn't C. Maybe it was. Well, it's open, so I guess. Getting tired of those things. Yeah, I was gonna go from B to C. Canadian coin. I don't really know what I'm expecting around here. That was just a rat. Spare parts. Nothing else. A whole lot of nothing. I doubt I can open this. Wing C.
With a wavering heart, Faubert arrived at the meteor. This immense interstellar object had smashed against the Earth billions of years earlier in the recent history of the cosmos. The sight gave the detective a strange sense of calm. One of those...
Oh, sorry,
that
narrator.
one feels right before the thunder or under a sky full of stars.
Okay, a gas mask might be here. Might. Or something equivalent to it. Why am I doing this? Doesn't replenish my health at all, one bit. Oh my goodness, there's a mask. Why can't I take the mask? Maybe I need a full suit. That's an elevator. I don't need to go in there yet. See events in the early afternoon. Employee Victor. Begun feeling discomfort like employee Herbe. Okay. Even the people here are getting a little tired of it. GOD collection. Why does this place look so familiar and me with a weapon in hand? No, I can't go up. I can't even jump. Crouch, but not jump. Is that all I needed to get up here? It's not really much. I wonder if I can enter here without gear. No. Worth a shot. There was... Great, I need to repair this. Now, for a bunch of mining people and scientists, they really don't have their shit together. Your administration should have received our bid for the construction of the metal forging wing. As understood, my company structure, that word, is offering its services for your supervision of the foundation structural work over the 3-year period. We thank you for your continued confidence in our expertise. Please do not hesitate to call me directly if you have any questions. Jules. Oh, this is a trap.
For such a secure location, The entrance to this tunnel seemed unusually easy to access.
You can't really get out. Battery. Well, I'll just take you with me. Can I set you down in case I run into trouble? No, I can't. Well, let's hope I don't run into any trouble. Can I still run? I can run, but I'll conserve that, because I do not know what I'm getting myself into. There was an elevator. That's right, the elevator. So I have a spare battery. I don't really need to come back here, though. There's not much here. Good news. That is not a bathroom. I mean, that is not an elevator. That is a bathroom. I forgot to crawl over to you, but I can't really set... I gotta take this back. I will be back in this place, though.
The detective was moving forward, deep in thought. All these tunnels, this infrastructure. Had the project started before Mr. Knight's existence was discovered? Or was the substance the reason for all this? How long had its existence been known? And by whom?
If I had to guess, probably Mr. Hamilton. Or, you know what, maybe not him. I mean, it started in the 30s, so... who knows? It could be him. Oh. Alright, let me put this battery... See, never trust me with stuff like this. Alright, let me look. Ventilation. Okay. Okay, let me see. Available power is 4, use power is 2. Hold on. Let me shut you off.
To justify such a vast ventilation system, they certainly had to be dealing with materials that were far more toxic than your average ore dust.
Okay, I'm getting it now. I am getting it now. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I should have turned off the water, but I think I can swim, so besides that, I would need to swim anyway to get up there. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. Just had to get the gif of it. Now? Yeah, if I drained the water, I wouldn't have made it, like, you know, through all this. Well, maybe I would have, but... Okay, that worked. We're making progress.
Once again, the ventilation system had saved his life.
This is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. There was a door there, I noticed, but I would need to shut the water off for me to actually do something about it. Let's see, let me think. Where am I? No clue. Oh. Oh, I'm back here. Okay, now I know. Now I know. The wing needs power. Well, shit. Means I have to go back. Damn, but at least now I know what to do. So I need to go back. I unlock that door. Pretty much this is just going to be me going back and forth. But I'm going to drain the water. And I think... Well, I kind of forgot what wing I was in, but... I noticed this before I... It's nothing. Okay. I know what to do now. Pretty much just going to be a going back and forth thing. But at least I got that one thing open. Now I can just drain the water. What wing are you? Doesn't say. We'll see on the map, though. I think C. Yeah, it was C. Yep, C. I need to unlock C.
Any facility of this size was required to have an emergency drainage system in case of a disaster of any kind.
Maybe it will open. It's taking up a lot of power, but I don't know how far, like, the doors open or not. Let's just see.
The door mechanism needed
No.
electricity to operate.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go to the archives next. I don't know, though, what I can do with the archives.
With the drains closed, the water would return as long as the pipes remained in this condition.
I'm thinking for a moment. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. I don't see a Ward E when I was around. But I do remember he did say Ward E, you need something like, I don't know. I've kind of forgot what he said. I wasn't really paying attention. Just in case I'm going to turn on ventilation. Just in case there's something with, well, ventilation. Here's a map. Gosh, shone a little bright in the eyes. Okay. Who the hell would bring something like that through here? Well, this is much cleaner. Oh. Well, ain't that pretty? I bet you're gonna be nothing when I come around the corner, are you? Never mind, you are something. That was my mistake. You get a little first aid, too, as well. Oh, I guess that was a little something now, wasn't it? I have no idea what any of this is. Statue of Mary. Duct tape. Plumbing area, archives. Holy crap, this is a lot to read. I'm gonna just quietly read through it. I think I know where the Wendigo came from. Came right into Indian territory. Sacred, mind you. Makes sense.
The office of the illustrious scientist who had guided his exploration of this sinister, abandoned underground labyrinth. The place was very much like him. A bit messy, but very transparent about his passions. This letter was a serendipitous find. Carl had to find a way to reach Wing E.
We're going to need all batteries before we can reach
There was
Wing
no longer
E.
anything useful here. The scientist hadn't set foot in his office in ages, and he had probably taken everything with him to Hamilton's Manor.
Okay, Jules. I've heard that name too, Jules. Some fauna growing inside. Frozen plant because of the mistonite. Mistonite is the most curious material. It seems to possess absolute thermal inertia. Exposure to a warm environment does not constrain it in any way. It carries an emitting and freezing cold. All of its properties evoke the very crystallization of winter itself. When coming into contact with it, plants go into dormancy, animals into hibernation, and insects into diapause. We refer to this phenomenon as the mystanic stupor. In contrast with natural hibernation or diapause, however, mystanic stupor accelerates the process of genetic transcription. The effects seem to stem from its radioactive properties. Let's see. Induces multiple cellular lesions. Okay, so it makes so now we know about those people we've seen frozen in this game and prior, like frozen in that blue crystal of ice. Is that we can miss types of mutations that result from it, and their effects may widely. A rat's blood turned to turquoise, a hare's coat dark into a glossy onyx black. Saps some daisies, a bluish tint. Okay. So a meteorite, which is the thing that we've, that the shards we found, the meteorite that's in the other, facility, ward. It's all stemming from that. Something extraterrestrial, pretty much. And something we cannot really contain that should not be on our planet. But of course, humanity is trying to use it to our advantage. Tried is the word. Here are the archives. Wing E, the archives. Okay, you are the archives, and I cannot get into you yet. Weekly schedule. Last was the board of directors meeting. That didn't turn out too well. Am I holding my gun? Yes, I am holding my gun. Just some business stuff. Okay, so... maybe I could open that door. Another vending machine. Okay, so... we didn't really get anything here. No battery. Sure, I could try for E, but give me a moment. I could try opening E. Try, though. Doesn't mean I'll succeed. But if that doesn't work, I don't know what else to do. Other than brainstorm everything. I think I am going to cut out the part of me just looking around like an idiot. I think I am going to cut that part out when I edit this. I'm going to cut that out because that was way too long for me and too long for everybody. Yeah, I'm actually going to cut that. Is what I'll do. I found the battery. I found the battery. I found the battery. It just took me quite a bit. See, it was wing. And now I just go back and get the fucking battery. Ugh. Look, if you guys are going to make a sequel to this or whatever, put some waypoints out or indicators that, you know, you're right next to the battery, you know? Some people might not be able to see it. Just wanted to say.
As he left the medical wing, Carl thought about all the misery Mistonite had wreaked. How many lives had Hamilton's negligence ruined? How many had died? And for what?
For the name of science.
Each battery brought back to the control room allowed Carl to evacuate toxic fumes or drain corridors, giving him access to new wings of the facility. He hoped to find more answers to his questions there.
No shit. Okay. That is not the wing. Well, it kind of is the wing, but I kind of can't really, you know, get there. I can get to D. Heck, you know what? I'll turn on E. Why not? You know, why not? Yeah, I think that'll be good enough. Trying to think. Yeah, did I unflood it? Yes, I did. Is that the unflood before I go? Yes, it is. Okay. Looks like I can put the battery there, which means I will have to be coming back, I guess. Should I have came out this way then, or? We'll just figure. We'll find out. No, because then the conveyor belt will go to the other thing. I'm guessing at this point. Trying to think, was this the part flooded? Or, I mean, wasn't this the flooded part, or am I literally just forgetting everything that I... Those are locked. I know I can't get through there. Okay, maybe I went the wrong way again. Do I have a map? Yes, I do. The employee files are there, but it's locked. And that's the drainage. I believe that is where the drainage is, which also means... Now it makes sense to me. Now it makes sense. Heck, I might have to cut a lot of this, edit a lot of this out. I really might need to edit a lot of this shit out. Because I'm not knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so... I now realize why. I just have to keep going back and forth. Oh man, I have to keep going back and forth. Back and forth. I'm gonna send a very heavily worded letter to the creators of this game. Heavily worded is what it's going to be. Let's see. I will need E, but not D. Okay. What do you mean, no switching out? You mean to tell me you've been there the entire time watching me without helping me out? I've been suffering on my own here? I have been suffering. I have... Do you not know how much edit I have to do? I have to, you know, play a little longer here to finish up.
All this water on the walls and the floor made him think that this place must...
Narrator, now is not the time. Fucking narrator, let me narrate my own thing. You had 4 Twitch tabs. Doesn't matter anymore. Remind me to make a heavily worded letter to the people of this game. Heavily worded. Too high to jump down. For crying out loud. Could have made that jump. Heck, I've been going through a lot, so I think I could have made that jump. Hold on. Take those spare parts with me. Alright, well how the hell am I going to get it back down, or back up, or whatever? Oh, where am I supposed to put this if I can't really, you know, take it down? Come on. Throw it down, then. Okay. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a heavily worded letter. For sure. Okay, put this here. And just fire this up. I'm getting angry again. What sort of things does it require? How the heck am I even supposed to...
The conveyor had started up again, and its belt led to an unknown location. Perhaps to an unexplored section of the laboratory?
No, I know where it's going, narrator. Please don't narrate for me. I mean, thank you and all, but I really don't need you narrating for me. At all, one bit, okay? I have been going through a lot. I have been running around. I'm still running around. I have been attacked by astral wolves, real wolves, astral bears, astral moose, a Wendigo to top it all off. I'm going to quickly say a Wendigo, who I haven't seen in a while, which unnerves me somewhat. I nearly forgot. Almost forgot, but didn't forget. Hopefully this is the last battery. I hope. Probably isn't. Thing is, though, now that I have this battery, where do I go next? I'm trying to think, where is the only place I haven't been to? I mean, the archives, I can't really get into without a key card. Not the way I wanted to go, but I don't know why A is even open. Oh, wait a minute. So let me think. Bleh. Okay. Okay. In a strange way, I think I could turn all these on now. No, I can't. Never mind. What am I saying? I got one left. No, there is one I could do. I haven't really tried the combination. Maybe it was A. I think it was A. Was it A? Well, it's gonna be frickin' A, I'll tell you that, or B or whatever. It's gonna be B. I know I sound irritated, because I am. Because I'm very irritated. The game needs waypoints or, I don't know, something. Like I said, the story's good, but the mechanics pissing me off. Okay. At least now we're doing something different in this area. No. Yes, that's where I need. But I can't really reach you. Now I think I know what to do. I think. Let me test this theory out. That is not a door, but I want to test a theory out. I know that's locked. Okay. All right. So I just need to shut the fan off, I guess. It's too bad I can't really fast travel. I tried, I can't. All I've been doing is just been running around. I have a lot to edit. I just want to quickly repeat myself. And I'm putting this in. I'll tell you that, me editing all this. I mean, we are at the finale here, damn it. I didn't want to make it a two-parter. I need to get to that shard as well. So I just need to turn off the fan and switch it to D. If this doesn't work, well, you can finish that sentence for me. Okay, so I don't have to come this way, though. Maybe. No, I can't anyway if I turn the ventilation off. Okay, turn the vents off. Yeah. Turn the vents off. I will, though, open up. I'll leave a B open just as a precaution. Also, because I forgot, I hope you're having a good day, Micah. I wonder why I can't jump anymore. Yeah, I was asking how you're doing. No, it's this way. Oh. Usually does rain there. Usually. Here we go. This is what I need to do. But what will you give? Don't know why I needed that. But I got it. That's where the gas is. Let's see, I got a meteorite shard. Let's see, I got 2 batteries. Oh my goodness gracious, I just glanced and there it is. You know, starting to think the game just hates me for some reason. Starting to think that. At least this is the last battery. I still need that key card though. And I need to get it in the archives, but I can't. Maybe if I put all the batteries on and just turn everything on, that might do something. Maybe. Although, no, this is the last battery. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't really need ventilation, at least I don't think so. but I am stumped. Can't really reach the files. Was there anything at A? Let's see. I don't think there's anything in A. I've already checked A. I did get that meteorite shard, but R&D though, something about that I remember. I'm just thinking. You know, let me check A. Damn it. I don't think I've already been through A, like, throughout. I think I tried getting into the canteen, yeah, and I can't. Let me see, what was in here? Break room. Still can't go that way. I've already been in the locker room. Shoes. I didn't see these. Spare batteries, boots, but nothing useful for me. Snowmobile. There's that running water again. Okay. This is gonna be lovely. This is gonna be lovely for me to edit, isn't it? I'm just thinking. I'm just gonna take a look. I'll go to the control. Now I'll just go to control first. Archives, though. Man. I'll tell you right now. Had to be something. I mean, the only other... I didn't need that on. Kind of forgot, though, that this is what the flashlight looks like. And one part of it can reach. It's not going to be pretty, I know that. I already checked that. At least I know I don't need another battery because they're all filled up, so I don't have to look for batteries. What is through there anyway? I can't really go through that way. Just taking a look. Something. What's this? What is this? Must be just a small pocket or something, I don't know. Another pocket. I didn't notice these until I saw the fans kind of blowing. Any more? No, does not look like it. What's this? I wasn't able to reach this. As if that scared me. I mean, it's a new area. Yeah, it's a
Carl
new
Faubert
area.
had noted two numbers, 215 and 252, corresponding to the employee files of Pierre-Marc Corbeau and Thomas Matouche. Their cases in particular had caught his attention. Carl could hardly
An arrowhead.
This arrowhead suggested that Mistonite had been known to early peoples in the distant history of the continent, and that they had even fashioned objects from it.
It's probably why they didn't want you guys fucking around with everything. So this is the file thing. No idea where I'm at, but this is the file place. Oh dear me. Maybe the files are in another room. But I am going to scale everything first before I do anything, on which I kind of already did. Where the hell am I? Oh my goodness, I'm at E. This is the other side. This is where I need to be. Well, kind of. I mean, I still need the access codes. Some outfit. Batteries, spare parts. And dropping into water. Which I think I might need to turn the water off. Actually, I don't think you can undrain this part. Nah, there's nothing you can use to undrain it. Yeah, maybe I'll actually climb that. If I could. No. Okay, the files have to be here. Let me check the journal. Here we go. Numbers. We're making progress again. Well, we were, but there is so many numbers. Here's one. Thomas. And then the one to 15, I believe. I think has to be over here then. Yes. Good, we got them. I think. Let me double check. Yes, we got them. Let's hurry back to the guy and finish this fucker off. I have a lot to edit to make this much shorter than it needs to be. Okay, got the files. Which means I actually could drain the water when I get done talking to that damn man. Hell or high water, we are getting out of this damn bunker. That's right, I call it a bunker when it's a research lab. I don't care, I've been through too much. Well, that's new. You three weren't there before. You 4, you 5, you 6, 7. Yeah, that's great. You guys have fun. I can't go through. Now I can go through.
Oui.
Here are your files.
Vous devez avoir des questions.
No. No, I do not.
Dans les
The
vestiaires,
access card.
il y a un casier défectueux qui s'ouvre si vous donnez un bon coup au bon endroit. Mon collègue Pierre-Marc a glissé une carte dedans. Rapportez-la-moi quand vous aurez fini ce que vous avez à faire.
I'll bring it back to you, all right. Throw it right in your face. Back to the damn locker room. Before I do forget, I probably should drain the water. Might not work, but give it a try. I didn't see any sort of vents or anything for that basement. Okay, let's see. And now to the locker rooms. With the water that's still running. Okay, there's a locker he talked about. Oh. Well, we know where to go. Clearance card. At last, we're getting somewhere. About damn time. Kind of forgot. Maybe I should bring this revolver out. Open that thing up too. That room's filled with toxic gas. I did not know that. But at least the water's drained. I think now I know what I need to do. Now that the doors are all open now. Well, now I know what I need to do. I'm going to tell you right now, me going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth has gotten a little tiring, I won't lie. Well, I already unlocked it, so I'll just give it back to him as well while I'm remembering it. I'll give him the card. Since I'm on my way back anyway to take care of the ventilation. I'll have to actually turn off some doors, though, to do it. So I'll give him this first. Was it C? No, it wasn't C, it was B. Yes. Since I've already opened everything, I'll give him the card. I'll shut down B because I will have no reason to be here. There's no one on the line.
This conversation had been more than mere hallucinatory delirium. The information received could be verified. Could the Brume act as a bridge to the past?
Dear me. Well, at least I got a meteor shard. Still doesn't, stop the fact of the craziness we've been going through. I'll shut down this level B then, and then turn on the ventilation. What? This is new? Oh. Now I know what happened. He went crazy. Let's turn off this. Turn on vents, and we should be good to go. Now we should be good to go. Well, we are on the right track. I'll have to, though, do I need to swim? No. Maybe. Nah. Maybe, I don't know, actually. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Nah, I don't think I need to swim. Nah, I don't think I need to. Alright, everything now has led up to this moment. Getting this fucker out. Haven't used this in a while.
Had
Poisoning.
he really been talking to a ghost? Or was it just the prolonged exposure of his brain to the mistonite that was beginning to warp his senses? Were they really mutually exclusive? Either way, Thomas Matouche was well and truly dead. The explosion had taken him out as he was about to grab the mistonite phaser.
Oh, it doesn't matter. My gosh, the prototype. I think I should be good. I hope. Then again, better safe than sorry. Now to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, that's not right. Alright, time to get the hell out of here right now. Getting sick of this lab. Sick of this place entirely. No doubt, though, we're going to run into some trouble.
Carl had recovered what Jules Demers had sent him to the lab for. It was not without relief that he told himself he could finally return to the surface.
Yeah, but is it going to be that easy? I highly doubt it. What was that noise? I definitely heard that, whatever that was. Might be the Wendigo.
Exited the bowels of the earth and finally reached fresh air. Faubert could now set off towards Jules' lair.
This isn't going to be as easy as pie. At least I'm out of that damned mine. I might be able to actually end this in one go. Especially when I have to edit all this and shorten it up for YouTube. And the dogs are going to help. Wrong way. Oh, you're still alive.
Eh ben, vous avez survécu. Avez-vous trouvé le prototype?
Here.
J'avais perdu espoir. À partir de ce modèle, je pourrais finaliser l'instrument installé sur la tour radio. Et vous avez la vis. C'est parfait, parfait. On pourra alimenter le prototype et vous en faire une arme.
A weapon for me, you say? Oh my me.
Avec ce prototype, il sera possible de repousser la brume et renverser ses effets. On pourra chasser les menaces et éliminer des obstacles comme ces sacrés stalagmites. Il faut se rendre dans la vallée, en bordure du site en quarantaine. Je vous expliquerai la dernière étape sur place. Avec ce prototype, il sera possible de repousser la brume et renverser ses effets. On pourra chasser les menaces et éliminer des obstacles comme ces sacrés stalagmites. Il faut se rendre dans la vallée, en bordure du site en quarantaine. Je vous expliquerai la dernière étape sur place.
I think I know where he's talking about.
According to Jules Demers' indications, now that he had the much-touted Mistonite phaser, all that remained for the detective to do was to go to the valley east of the refuge.
I know where that's at. Could go a little faster. Maybe a lot faster. I think we got time. Just gonna take a shortcut. Just check the map real fast. Yes. There it is. I don't think I'll be able to take the dogs in. Try. Here we go. Ricci Valley. Was the map show? A huge area. Okay, I think this might actually have to be where I stop then, because this is a massive area. I thought maybe we'd be done by now.
Whoa.
No, we aren't. Took his gun, at least. Non-functioning. I have to find a campfire to save at. But, let's go find the campfire, then I'll, head out. If there's even one around here to begin with. There's a little trail this way, though.
Whoa.
Probably could have got a little closer.
Whoa.
Let me see what's over here. I mean, I'm at something. Don't know what. Oh. Shit. Out of ammo. That is not what I was expecting. Tell you what I'll do. I'll end the stream, but I am going to have to find a campfire. So when you see me next, I'll be at a campfire, saved or something. I don't know. All right? I'll check you guys later.